Siuchi, Momota, Anders Antonsen. Have you ever noticed how many points they win on playing the cross slices? The cross slice is a perfect shot opening up the court of your opponent. Whether you're going for a winner or just want some variations for your offensive play. To us, this is a must-learn shot, and the good thing is, we'll take you through the technique step by step on both sides. If we focus on the forehand slice, the grip I want you to use to play this shot is the standard forehand grip. It looks like this. Of course, remember to keep your grip relaxed, so you have the racket kind of relaxing on your fingertips. So let's zoom in on the movement with your racket and with your arm. What is it that I want you to do? First of all, I want you to prepare like any other shot that you usually play. So whether it's a clear, whether it's a drop or a smash. I'm here, this is my preparing position. From here, I push my elbow upwards, pushing my racket backwards. Of course, keeping that grip very relaxed. And then to play that forehand slice, I move my arm exactly as any other shot, but just at the very end, I make sure to twist my wrist a bit to make sure that I hit the shuttle on the right side and also hitting it on the feathers, so I'm getting this sound. So it looks like this. I'm preparing, pushing my elbow up, getting to the shuttle, and then at the very end, I twist my wrist, follow through to make sure that I get that cross slice. So let's quickly touch upon the hitting point of the shot. Of course, I want you to reach it as high as possible when you play this cross slice, and then I want you to play it in front of you. It's really difficult to play a cross slice if you hit it behind your body. So I want you to hit it in front of your head, so you're really able to use your wrist, guiding it cross court, of course making sure that you get that steepness. And that's also why you need to remember to get it in front of you. If I'm playing the shot behind me, I'll have this curve on my cross slice, which I don't want. So there's one common mistake that I see many players do when they want to play this cross slice. It is preparing too early. So I'm signaling to my opponent that I'm playing this cross slice. So of course I want this shot to be a surprise. So I want to prepare like any other shot. But for some players, when they want to play this cross slice, they are almost twisting the racket and the grip a bit in your hand. So you can see here, if I'm preparing like this, you can already sense that I want to play that cross slice. So I don't want to do that. Make sure that you prepare like any other shot. And then at the very end, you're using your wrist to guide the shuttle, hitting it on the right side, on the feathers, to make sure you get it. So a lot of the principles that I talked about on the forehand slice is actually the same on the around the head cross slice. So I'm still using my forehand grip. I'm still relaxed as any other shot. I'm having the same preparation, pushing my elbow backwards and then getting the shuttle at the top. So the only difference here is when I'm about to hit the shuttle, I am also using my wrist, turning it the other way. So I'm guiding the shuttle cross court, making sure that I get that slice. You need to remember the same thing as on the forehand, which is to hit the shuttle in front of you. So I'm able to play it from here, getting that steepness to my cross slice. So on the forehand slice, I talked about that I have to hit the shuttle on the right side. I'm a right-hander, so I need to hit it on the right side. on the backhand side, so the around the head, I need to hit the shuttle on the left side, getting that cross slice. For many of you, including myself, this shot will be easier if I'm using a pan grip so that I'm really able to get on the left side of the shuttle. Though, if I'm playing all my other around the head shots with my forehand grip, my opponent can clearly see that if I'm starting to using a panhandle grip, that I'll play a cross shot. So that's why I want you to keep this forehand grip, making sure that it looks as much as possible as any other shot, and then at the very end you use your wrist with a rotation in your forearm to play that cross slice. So when you're playing the cross slice, whether it's from the forehand or the backhand, where I want you to place the shuttle, if I'm doing a forehand slice, I want you to place it around the service line. And the same thing on the around the head side, I want you to place it around the service line. Why is that a good thing? The shot should actually look like a smash. So for many players, if they are defending a smash, they'll be positioned around this area. And when the shuttle is short, I need to move and get to the sideline, covering that on the defense, which is quite difficult, I would say, when I'm especially prepared to retrieve a smash to my sideline instead. So here I'm forcing my opponent to move and covering a big court on their defense. So we are reaching the end of the video, and I've been taking you through the forehand slice and the around the head slice, the backhand slice. I hope that you learned the technique and you're able to go on court and play this shot and see how that works out for you. I'm sure it will be a very useful shot in your offensive play. So this was it. Thank you for watching, and remember, the court is a canvas for a journey.